So let's look at how we factorise this. So I put up a whole bunch of different types of factorisations here. Some we have to remove a common factor and some we're factorising a quadratic. Both are the same concept, we're just using a slightly different process. For the first one, am I factorising a quadratic or taking a common factor? Is this a quadratic or am I taking a common factor? Common factor? How do you know? It's only two terms, first of all. Second hint is, what's that? Is that a power of? 3, which means it's not a quadratic. Cool. So what's the highest common factor that I can take out from these two? Let's start with the numbers. What's the highest numerical common factor I can take out? 2. Can I do anything with the variables? The unknown. What's the square? Both have x squared in it, correct? So now I divide each term by x squared. So what's 12x squared divided by 2x squared? 6 plus 1x. Very good. Sweet. If you can do that, you're fairly comfortable factorising multiple expressions within there. It's very good. Sweet. If you got caught with maybe that term there, it's because you're probably not very comfortable dividing x to the 2x to the power of 3 divided by 2x to the power of 2, which means we might need to review our index laws. This one here, what type of problem have I got? It's a quadratic. Now we can tell because we've got 3 terms. So we can follow either your process where you do your cross method, or you can use the process that I've put on the right. So step 1, what should I do? Brackets. And my x's. Nothing goes with my x because there's no coefficient in the front, correct? What's my next step? Signs. So I've got to ask myself, what are the signs here? I look at this one first, so this one tells me, the second one tells me I've either got 2 positives or 2 negatives. This one tells me that it is 2 positives. I ask myself then, what are the factors of 6? 2 and 3, 1 and 6. Which ones add to give me 5? 2 and 3. That's our answer. Cool. The next question, what am I required to do? Quadratic or common factor, or both? Quadratic again. Step 1. Anything with my first x, max squared. So I can just write x there. Now what do I do? Signs. Look at the second one first. The second one here tells me I'm going to have, what are these signs then to be? 2 negatives and 2 positives? 1 negative, 1 positive. How do I know that tells me I've got 1 negative and 1 positive? Because this number is made by multiplying those 2 numbers together, correct? So the negative 35 must be made by multiplying a negative and a positive number together. You clear with that? So the moment I see a negative here, I already know my signs. The tricky part is identifying the factors and which one goes with which. What are the factors of 35? 7 and 5, 35 and 1. Any others? Which factors are separated by 2? 7 and 5. I know they're separated by 2 because I've got a difference in sign, so I want the difference between the two to be 2 in this case. I already know which one's going to be bigger. The negative or the positive? Which one's going to be bigger? The negative. How do I know the negative is going to be the bigger of the 2 numbers? You've got a negative and a positive, correct? If the negative is bigger, you get a negative answer. If the positive is bigger, you get a positive answer. So I know the bigger one's negative, I know they're separated by 2, so it should be x plus and x minus. Very good. Who's got 2 from 3? Who's got 3 from 3? Who's got 1 from 3? Good. Very good. So, last one. What am I required to do here? Both. Which one should I do first? Quadratic or factorise a common term? Factorise a common term. What's the common term? 3. I can only take a 3 out because they haven't got x, isn't correct? This one hasn't got an x. So I can't take anything except for the 3 out, so I get 3 out the front of x squared minus 3x minus 2. That's probably not going to work. I don't think it's going to work. It shouldn't work. Why won't it work? Step out another second. How can I fix it up? Anyone know how I can fix it up? I'll give you a hint. I need 1 pen stroke. Which one? The back one. Very good. Nick's correct. It is the back one. If I make the second term a plus, it works out. That's why you couldn't work it out. So maybe you did need the quadratic formula.
Probably.
No. We'll keep going then. So we go. So now we've got 3, and I need to set up 2 brackets. Step 1. Am I done yet, or I need to do something else? Put my x's in. Signs. What are my signs going to be here? So I look at the second term, and that tells me that I've got either 2 positives or 2 negatives. The first term tells me that I'm dealing with 2 negatives. Factors of 2 are